Listen up. What you're about to witness will blow your mind and make you question everything you thought you knew about human limits. I'm talking about the most insane, jaw-dropping, absolutely unbelievable comeback in Olympic history, and if you're not subscribed to this channel by the end of this video, you're missing out on the most explosive sports content on YouTube. Picture this. You're at the biggest stage in the world. Millions watching. The pressure is crushing. And then BAM. Injury strikes. Your dreams are hanging by a thread. Most athletes would crumble. Most would quit. But Simone Biles? She said, "Watch me make history." Smash that subscribe button right now because what I'm about to show you will change how you see mental toughness forever. Let me paint you the picture of what went down in Paris. The gymnastics arena is electric. Celebrities everywhere, Taylor Swift, Tom Cruise, Ariana Grande, all there to witness greatness. The atmosphere is so thick you could cut it with a knife. And then our queen, our GOAT, Simone Biles steps onto that beam. At first, everything's going perfect. She's flowing like water, defying gravity like it's a joke. The crowd is going wild. 14,600 points on her opening routine. That's not just good. That's legendary. But then, disaster strikes. During warm-ups for the floor exercise, something goes wrong. Biles is limping. She's in pain. The medical team rushes over. The arena goes silent. You can hear a pin drop. Flashbacks to Tokyo 2021 are flooding everyone's minds when she had to withdraw to protect herself. People are thinking, is this it? Is this how the greatest gymnast of all time's Olympic story ends? The cameras zoom in. You can see the pain in her eyes, the frustration, the weight of an entire nation's expectations crushing down on her shoulders. She leaves the floor with Team USA's doctor, and the world holds its breath. But here's where Simone Biles shows us what separates legends from everyone else. While lesser athletes would be making excuses, while weaker minds would be throwing in the towel, what does Biles do? She gets her calf bandaged up like a warrior preparing for battle and says, "I'm not done yet." Coach Cecil Andy later revealed there was never even a discussion about pulling her from the competition.
Why?
Because champions don't quit when things get tough. They get tougher. And then it happens, the moment that will be replayed for decades. Biles returns to the floor with her leg wrapped up, looking like a gladiator ready for war. The music starts. Taylor Swift's ready for it, and it's like the universe aligned for this exact moment. The irony is perfect. She doesn't just perform, she dominates. Every flip is crisp. Every landing is stuck. Every movement screams, "I am the greatest." The crowd erupts like a volcano. Taylor Swift herself is posting on Instagram calling the performance magical, and she's absolutely right. 14,600 points. With an injured leg. Are you kidding me? But this isn't just about gymnastics, people. This is about what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object, and the unstoppable force wins. Think about your own life right now. What obstacles are you facing? What injuries, physical, mental, emotional, are holding you back? Simone Biles just showed the entire world that obstacles aren't roadblocks. They're stepping stones to greatness. Even Hollywood's biggest stars couldn't contain themselves. Tom Cruise, a guy who literally hangs off skyscrapers for fun, was sitting in the stands with his jaw on the floor. When Tom Cruise is impressed by your fearlessness, you know you've done something special. Jason Kelce and his wife Kylie were there cheering like their lives depended on it. These are people who've seen championship-level performances their entire lives, and even they were blown away. Let's talk about what this performance actually means in terms of pure athletic achievement. A 59.566 all-around total while dealing with a calf injury that had her limping? That's not human. That's superhuman. For context, most elite gymnasts would be thrilled with that score on their best day with perfect health. Biles did it while literally wounded. That's not just athletic excellence. That's redefining what's possible. Here's what really gets me fired up about this story. It's not just about the physical comeback. After Tokyo 2021, when Biles had to step back for her mental health, critics questioned her toughness. Well, she just answered every single doubter with the most emphatic response possible. She showed that taking care of your mental health isn't weakness, it's preparation for moments like this. She rebuilt herself stronger, more resilient, more determined than ever before. If this story doesn't make you want to crush every goal in your life, I don't know what will. But here's the thing, if you're not subscribed to this channel, you're missing out on stories like this every single week. I'm talking about content that doesn't just entertain you, it transforms you. Stories that push you to be better, to fight harder, to never give up no matter what life throws at you. Hit that subscribe button right now. And I mean right now. Don't wait, don't hesitate, don't think about it. Just do it. And listen, if this video fired you up the way it fired me up, you need to share it. Share it with that friend who's been making excuses. Share it with that family member who's been talking about giving up on their dreams. Share it with everyone who needs to remember that champions aren't made when things are easy. They're forged when everything goes wrong. Simone Biles didn't just qualify for next week's event finals. She sent a message to every person on this planet. Your circumstances don't define you. Your response to those circumstances does. She could have played it safe. She could have withdrawn. She could have protected her legacy. Instead, she chose to add to it. She chose to show us what's possible when you refuse to be stopped. So the next time life hits you with an injury, a setback, or a challenge that seems impossible to overcome, remember this moment. Remember Simone Biles limping onto that floor and then flying through the air like gravity was optional. Remember that somewhere in Paris, with celebrities watching and the world holding its breath, a woman decided that being hurt wasn't the same as being defeated. That's the content you get when you're subscribed to this channel. That's the energy, the inspiration, the pure fire that we bring every single video. So, what are you waiting for?
Subscribe,
share, and get ready for more content that will push you to be the absolute best version of yourself. Because if Simone Biles can do the impossible with a bandaged leg, what's your excuse? See you in the next video, and it's going to be even more insane than this one.